Hello everyone. Welcome back to The Sims 2. Everhall Custom HUD. Today we're going to continue with our sort of introductions of all the Sims. So last time we did Maisie Clark, Angel Jackson, Melody Harrison, and Christopher Stone. And next up we have Aya Foster. So where does Aya live? There she is. Give it a second to load. Please don't crash. Oh my god. I do not have any new sound commands, Baron. You can try all you like. There is no new ones. Okay, it's not crashed. It's okay. It's alright. We're alright. We're alright. But how have we been sorry? It's been a long time. Oh, hello, Cake. What a banging emote. Right. So, let's do a little bit of an intro into Aya, shall we? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love the animated emotes. I really want some for my stream, but I'm so indecisive. It has been a long time, particularly when you start streaming. I'm just getting into work. Well, I think it's just time to... I'm not going to continue that joke. But yeah, it's really nice to see you. You've been okay, but you're sick currently. Oh, that's sad. Is it really bad, or are you going to get better? Or, hey, thank you so much for the lurky, Keenan. Look, you're making Tobes bounce across the screen. You're making Kappas, but it's just all from the power of alert command. But let me just quickly do a little intro of Aya here. So this is Aya Foster. She is a popularity sim. She's a Capricorn. Her secondary aspiration is fortune. Her lifetime wish is to reach level 10 of the artist career. She did a degree in art, and she is currently in the artist career. Her hobby is in art. Her hobby is painting, so she just loves it. She has I was gonna say, yeah, she has brown hair. She doesn't have brown hair, but she's got orange hair. Am I okay? Sorry, hang on. Let me just like turn my brain on. What brain? Yeah. So yeah, this is Aya, and she has red hair, I should say. Allergies turned to bronchitis 3rd time this year. Things will be fine. Oh, it's rubbish that it's the 3rd time. I don't like hearing that, but I'm glad things will be fine at least. I've been fine. I don't stream half as much as I used to. We're kind of on like a weekly streak at the moment, but I'm just not holding myself to it because it was just making me really stressed. And I have like really symptomatic stress and anxiety, so instead of, I don't know how I've managed to do this, but instead of just feeling anxious and stressed, my body just like gets really crap symptoms instead. So I've just like, yeah, gone with it. But yeah, she's really into painting, so let's do it. Let's see. Who does she know from the meetup session? Oh, she has a crush on Tommy Watson. But she seems to know a lot of people actually. I never know how to respond to your emotes, Cake. Oh, that's the glad emote. I love it. That's a pretty good glad emote as they go. It's apparently very stormy at the moment. Here with Aya. I don't know why my camera's doing funky things, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. But she likes purple. I dressed her in purple initially, so I just went with the purple theme. Haven't really given her much. I think that works. I know we had a lot of issues with this in the last stream with this this setup is just the worst bathroom setup ever. But we move. We've got things to do, people to see. It'll all turn out all right in the end. Does Tommy live in this building? Is the question. No. I'm waiting for one of the for two of the Sims that live in the same building to have crushes on each other, because that'll make it really quite interesting, like sneaking over to each other's houses at night and stuff. You're sleepy and you feel fat. That is big sad. I'm sorry. If you go quiet, I will assume you've fallen asleep. The emote game in chat is just 10 out of 10 today. 10 out of 10. I've worked from home today. Sorry, I just saw the message in the Discord. Oh my god, there is an emote. Not an emote. An emote? Oh. There's a clip. Thank you, Sora. What emotes? I don't know. I think they just must be in my head. You know? But yeah, we're gonna play each sim today until the first day of autumn. Some sims I played a lot more than others while I was setting them up, so this might go a bit pear-shaped, but we'll go with it. We'll soil out. It'll all work itself out in the end. We've been trying to contact you about your emote's extended warranty. Oh, he speaks. He speaks. It's a shame you don't have an emote to tell me that. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Is that still relevant in 2022? Oh, that's creepy. Baron needs more emotes, he has decided. It is known. I'm gonna put the walls up. And try and play a little bit more like a doll's house. What you doing there, Aya? Looks like you're drawing one of these emotes that's in the chat. I like the dancey ones too. I know you suggested making an animated version of the cozy emote, but I just haven't had time to sort that out. They are brilliant. The Jade Wiggle. Yeah, you sent me like I think it was one of Brinley's. You're like you need one of these. I think I did agree with you. My bitrate is going all red, but it seems fine. Tom's probably just updating his Dota. It will be oh wait, no. Oh no, he is streaming a game on PS5. That's what he's doing. So that's where the bandwidth's going. Right, okay. So let's just assume that the stream is going to be botched. Like that giraffe onesie. Oh no, Baron had a really good one. He sent it to me ages ago. Two people streaming in one house, internet does not want. It is a struggle. Even though he's downloading and I'm technically uploading, it just does not know how to handle. Where is Baron? Where are you? There you are, I found you. You sent me this emote a very long time ago. Oh, the purple PS5 controller is so good. I cannot find... Ah, there it is. It's the Bryn Blankies one. I have the red one. Oh, the purple one is so pretty though. But I think I don't know if I could get... I'd get the purple one or the black one. Luckily, we already have two, so we don't need one right now, but yeah. I remember what I sent her when. That's a good one. But yeah, we're going to have probably quite scuffed streaming quality this evening. Until Tom finished. I think he's like 50. He said he was 15 minutes away from getting the plow on it, so he might do something different afterwards. So it's okay. I don't know why. Why am I getting LinkedIn notifications? It's 20 to 8. Settle down in like work life. Jade the 3 blankies. I know, that'd be really good. I either need to learn how to animate myself or find someone who will be willing to replicate my style exactly, because I am so fussy with that stuff. That's why I do it myself. I cannot trust somebody else to do it because I just won't be happy with it and I'll be really annoying. I could probably figure it out. I'm really into pencil drawing at the moment, like colouring in with pencils. I got a really cheap set from the works because I'm so like all over the place with hobbies. Like to be honest, streaming is probably my most consistent hobby I've ever had. You're sad you no longer have the dab channel pointer award. I just feel like it's really out of date. I disabled it because when like I was reevaluating my life and I was like, it's 2022 and I still have a dab command. Like, who has a dab? Who has that? Cake, if you want me to do a dab, like, there's truth or dare, right? I feel like it could probably be part of that. Is there a dare? Yeah, there is. It's the same price as well, so you can do dare and then do a dab in that as a workaround. I don't know why I'm like offering up workarounds, but there you go. I think it used to be 5,000. Yeah, it was. I still have it, it's just disabled. It just makes me cringe. But yeah, it's technically still there. You just have to do a truth or dare moment. I dare you to stream more. Baron, do you want me to die of stress? Do you? I thought so. Fine, I'll stream more. She's going to sleep. Did she finish? She did. Right, she's off to sleep. I just want more friendo. Baron wants the world to burn. I don't know if anybody like gets what I get, but just try and understand that it is actually a thing. And it actually is real. Like, so when I first moved out of my house, out of my parents' house, I started getting these really bad throat things. And the thing is, it's nothing wrong with my throat. Like, nothing's wrong with it. It's just anxiety. But I haven't got that anymore. It's changed. I don't get the throat thing anymore now. It's my eyelids. So my eyelids feel really strange when I'm really anxious. And it's just like another thing to add to the stress list. Really weird. 5 Nights at Freddy's painting. 5 Nights at Freddy's before 5 Nights at Freddy's. Sims 2 predicted it. Dun dun dun. I was talking to someone at work about how I was like, I used to consistently stream, but like I still do stream, I guess, technically. And because they could see my green screen behind me. And I was like saying, yeah, I've got this, I've got this and this for my streaming, and I've got a ring light and all this, and he was like, all right, that's a lot of stuff. And I was like, yeah, I've got a capture card. I was like, oh, what else? I don't think what else would I need? And I was just thinking, all I would actually need is a stream deck, and I would just have it all, wouldn't I? Really. And I think the one thing that I would do if I had a stream deck, like the most used button, would just be a button that zoomed in on my face. Like I'd just be like, like, oh, I just realised that it's fall, so I should probably quit. I need a face zoom button. That's what I need. Because I feel like I make jokes where I'm like wanting to do that a lot, but I just can't. Like I'm pressing like a button. Steam Deck plus Stream Deck would be my future buys. That one arm, man, it's a lot. You have one. It's called Big Jade. Big Jade. It's not as big as I want it to be though. No, not that one. Ah. I just need I need one that's like proper zoomed in. Anyway, that was Aya. Let me just quickly cross her off the list. Next we have Martha. Let's load Martha up. Where is she living? She's living here. Hello, Martha. I genuinely just have to have like a big zoom in of my face. All right, so here we have Martha Smith, who is also a popularity sim with the secondary aspiration of romance. Her dream is to be the top of the law enforcement career. She did a degree in political science. She is currently in the law enforcement career. And her hobby is basketball. So I was thinking at some point of I think there is actually maybe a basketball court on the park, but I don't know. So yeah, this is Martha. I don't know why I did that. Do you mean a camera zoom hardware or just zooming on the OBS camera stream? Probably just on the OBS camera stream. I don't know. I don't know how to articulate what I mean now. I didn't know there were so many options. Right, can we turn this off? When have you got work? You haven't got work today, so I feel like we should walk to the park, because I don't think I've shown you guys the park that I built yet. It's not that good. Like, it's just literally a few trees, some benches, and some stuff to do. But yeah. Jade, DMs. Face zoom, thanks. You just sent me a screenshot of my face. Thanks, I hate it. But yeah, here you go. Here's the park. So we've got a nice little playground for the non-existent kids. We have no kids. Literally no kids in this place. We've got a fishing place. There's a football bit, actually. There's a little football bit. Obviously some toilets. Why is everyone, like, gathering around the basketball? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Typhoon, and hello. Basically for comedic effect, so just a crop down shot of her face and zoomed by stretching the window to fill screen. Exactly. So I can look at you intently. More intently than I am right now. But yeah, this is the park that I made. I hope you like it. There's far too many fish in that water. But yeah, I brought her here to play basketball and now nobody's like letting her use it. Everyone's hogging it. Lads, maybe if we talk to her, She'll stop. Right, join. Stop, 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 join. There we go, right. She's really into basketball. Oh, oh, he got skinny. I'm gonna let her play basketball, but now I'm just gonna watch the drama unfold. Maisie and Zach are. Oh, hello. We've got a crush going on here. Like the sim I'm playing is just like, I'm not interested anymore. I'm just gonna watch they're kissing and all sorts. I love autonomous casual romance. I love it. I think that was like one of the main reasons why I wanted to do my own HUD, so that I can just watch it all unfold. Oh, the drama! Oh, the drama! How are you doing, Typhoon? How has your week been? So she has a crush on someone called Tommy Watson, who isn't on the lot right now, I don't think. So, oh, is that him? That is him. So, maybe when we oh, they've both got a crush on each other now. Maybe when we're done playing basketball, we'll get this. I think she just completed the body skill. She just reached the top of the body skill. Yeah. There you go. I'm struggling to get back into a normal sleeping pattern. I've taken tomorrow off just to clean up before my dad comes around, but he's cancelled on me. Still going to clean though. I think that's a good idea. Sometimes it's all about just getting it done and then things slowly fall back into place. I'm okay. I'm going on holiday next week. So I've got annual leave all next week. So 2 working days until a whole week off. Woohoo! And I get to see my doggy and all sorts of fun stuff. Right, is Tommy still here? Did Tommy actually come onto the lot, or did he just walk past? I think he might have just walked past. What a shame. We'll play this until she decides she doesn't want to. Oh, where to? Just Skeg Vegas. Just going to the beach. Just getting away. Nowhere too adventurous. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm sure you didn't. You saw a guy with 3 whippets today. 3 whole whippets! I think that's the recipe for a greyhound, right? Oh, somebody's made foods. Come and eat food. Free food. Free food. Free food, Martha. Come get it. Is she... Oh no, she's still on the big side apparently. I thought that she might have played it enough just to break out. Tobies! It reminded you of the Tobes. I said out loud to myself, Tobes! Oh, that's nice. We went on a walk at lunch actually and saw what we suspect were 2 whippets, but it's really hard to tell sometimes. Sometimes they have like a really small head but big bodies and you're like, are you greyhound, lurcher or whippet? It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah. Free food. I think, did I put showers in here? Don't think I did. No. I did not put showers in the park. Right, I think we need to go back home because you are a very stinky lady, so... Who is that? Gretchen. So Gretchen and Kaylin are not my Sims. I added exactly 4 townies into the whole place. And they were and that's there's the two of them. There's two of them there. I think we have seen the other two, but I don't know. I can't remember. Papa go derp. They is speed, yes. They're little rib bones. You can see them. Makes people worry. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Ugh. What a good time to stretch. Thanks. I did consider doing doing a Beat Saber stream and then moving over to The Sims 2, but once I play Beat Saber, I get tired, and then I probably didn't want to play Sims 2 afterwards. So I was just like, you know what? No, I'll just stream for this. I'll just stream Sims 2. I went for a walk today. I did my exercise. Right, she's back. She's going straight to bed. Why are you doing that? You are a stinky lady. Right, I'll let you walk. I'll let you do that. I'll let you sleep for a bit. Just so you don't pass out, and then we will. Oh, she's got a funny bathroom. Right, okay. I think we found that the solution for this was literally just buying them a different situation. I think we've gone with this one, didn't we? I can't remember which way it was. Was it that way? Shorten the bedroom? I can't. I just can't. In apartments, you can't change the walls or the doors. All you can change is the floor. So it makes sense. Like, if you lived in an apartment, would you be able to smash the wall down and make it a bit smaller? No. Right, I've done that wrong. Can you get in there? No. How about now? There you go. Got there in the end. Got there in the end. But yeah, she has got work in the morning, and I think that'll be when we get onto fall. Fall? It doesn't sound right in my voice. Autumn. Fall. Leaves fall. I went to a pub quiz yesterday, and I learned that the American word for tram. I didn't even know Americans had a different word for a tram. I thought a tram was a tram. Okay. Anybody know what the American word for a tram is? This is what I learned yesterday, because it was a question on the quiz. No, not a car, not a trolley. It blew my freaking mind, to be honest. So much so that I've gone blurry. Like, you know what I mean? It's called a streetcar. Yes. Did you Google it, Baron? I pointed. I think he Googled it. I think that was a sufficient amount of time to Google it. So I'm gonna a streetcar named Desire. Right, alright, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Yeah, you got the same reference. So now I'm like, I feel like I learned something, and I'm glad that I went to and went all social. Like, she wants to ask on a date. Maybe we can ask. Wait, what? I thought it was Tommy who you had a crush on. Or was it? Oh, was that the person before? I think it might have been the person before. Oh, I'm getting my characters confused already. So you're interested in Archie, Bruno. Archie and Bruno, so who do we have living in this building? Oh, Watson lives with us, so interesting. You have some bolts with McCarthy. This is also very interesting. Are you social? You like quizzes? I do a lot of quizzes. Yeah, we actually came third. We did really well, actually. It was at the place that Tiff got married. Went there. I say it like that because I know Baron and Typhoon will know where that is. Because we spoke about it when we last saw each other. Oh my damn, she just made herself some pork chops, I think. Is she good at cooking? She is good at cooking. Woman was like, I've been, or is it salmon? It might be salmon, but it's like one of the two. I think that's salmon, actually. I remember it being spoken about. Last quiz I did asked about the Bovin boys, which the other people I was with hadn't heard of before. I do not remember the details. It's just a place. Don't worry about it, Baron. But we came third. The winning people had 49 points. We had 47. So, not bad. The total score was 65, but then you had to take off a point for each person you had on your team. We had 6 people. So we did pretty well. She wants to make friends with a bunch of people. She wants to make friends with Archie. So I would win on my own. Okay. Probably. So you needed to fire the dead weight. Yeah, I was probably one of them. Me and my colleague Sarah. Well, I think I answered one question. The rest I didn't know. And then yeah. No, yeah, I mean it was good though. We had fun. Food was good. What's your hobby again? I can't remember. Oh, it's basketball, isn't it? Why don't you watch sports? That is your hobby after all. You can talk about it, you can read the sports section, you can browse the web for sports. Me when watching the tennis. Isn't she pretty? Technically, if you lose 1 point per person, as long as every person provides at least one answer, nobody else could get you break even. Yeah, nobody. So one of the questions was which cake is named after a German city, and I got the right answer, and nobody else did. So I paid my dues. I was worth it. I broke even for being there. Yes, that is correct, Baron. High five for knowing that. I only know that because it's like my favourite. Like one of my favourites. Like Battenberg. Marzipan. Oh. Just absolutely banging. It's just so it's just banging. There's no other way around it really. I really fancy Battenberg ever since that we went then. Now I'm just like, you know what? More questions. You you want me to recount more questions? I can't remember most of them. Hang on. There was a picture round and I didn't get a single one. One of them was a picture of King of the Hill and it said name the TV series, and I only know the name of the TV series now because somebody did. Pub quiz stream? Sure. Back to early 2020. There was a lot of that, wasn't there? I don't think I partook in any of that. Because I didn't really miss I didn't miss the the pub because I never went to the pub, so but it was cool. The wonders of modern technology and all that. Don't know what's going on. I was here like running around in the house. I hope he's okay. I don't know why I made her go to the toilet. It's a social that she needs. My brother did one for his work that he tested on us, and my mum did one for her running club. I think Tom made some... what was it called when you have like a series of pictures and you have to guess the word? Where the example I always think of is a bee, and then I think it's a two. Dingbat, yeah, he did a round of dingbats for his colleagues, and he tested them on me, and they were all really nerdy. Yeah, there's like one. There's quite a classic one, isn't there, where it's like a bee and then a two, I think, and then a cup of tea. No, a bee, then a cup of tea. B-U-T. Oh, I don't know. Beautiful. I don't know. Something like that. You can't spell advertisements without... Oh my god. I didn't know. I've never read that one before. Can people stop leaving the telly on? Cost of living crisis. Can't spell. Yeah, that's... I've never noticed that. I've never known that one before, Baron. Well done. I imagine... Yeah, kind of spoilt the joke, didn't it, really? Yeah. Well, don't try again, Baron. Come on, just leave it. Leave it to die, man. Don't write in your diary. What can we do? What can we do? I wish we could just, like, force you to go to bed. And yeah, watch a film about bubble bath. Let's watch it together, lads. I mean lads in a very gender neutral term, by the way. Like, oh no, she turned it off. She's gonna write in a diary. What have you got to write in your diary about? Yes, Aya, yes. I think that's the shopping lady. Like the lady that's at the shop. Oh, a telly, yes. Right, writing about the telly. Oh, writing about the telly again. She really likes the telly. It's a classic. He wants to get... Yeah. Lads, dudes and boys are all gender neutrals. Yeah, exactly. Lads is basically gender neutral at this point. Guys definitely is. Yeah, guys is like #1 gender neutral term. You done? Wow, you didn't have a very interesting day, did you? I'll wait till about 8 AM and then we'll move on. But yeah, until then, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to make her do. We'll just speed up, I guess. All she wants to do is make friends. Oh god, what's she doing? She's gonna view. This is a really weird room, to be honest. I don't know what's going on in here. It's a bit cursed. Oh, the carpool will like arrive in an hour. Okay. Hopefully she'll get some social from that. Right. There we go. We shall save and move on. I like that, Typhoon. I like that a lot. Right. So we've done Martha. Now on to Francis Harvey, who I believe lives in the same building. Francis is quite an interesting sim, actually. I enjoyed making this sim. She's cute. She's cute. Right, so she wants to fall in love, and she also wants to have woohoo. Is she? I don't know. Yeah, she's interested in Joel. Who else is she interested in? She's interested in a lot of people, actually. But I think he lives in the same building, which is quite handy, isn't it? But yeah, let me introduce her. So this is Frances Harvey. She is cooking currently, but so this is Frances. She is a Leo who is a popularity sim with family as her secondary. Her dream is to reach level 10 of the journalism career. She did a degree in literature. Her career is currently journalism, luckily. You'll find that a lot. And then her hobby is playing the violin. So I think I did give her a violin. Yeah, I did, yeah. So that is her hobby. Don't we all want those things? As I've said before, my dearest is my personal favourite. She's made herself a sandwich. Her cooking skill isn't as good as everyone else's. She's got everything but cooking. She's gonna have to find a partner who is good at cooking. But yeah, here she is. She's very cute. With her little brown hair and her eyes. She's cute. I like that typhoon. But yeah, she's not going to be at work today, so I think we should go and say hi to Joel, who lives on the floor above, because that's what I was literally saying. It'd be good to do that. Let's go and knock on his door. Hello, Joel. Hello, Mr. McCarthy. Oh, I didn't spawn the ACR adjuster for any of my sims. Not vital, but it's just useful. Hello, Joel. How goes it? I really like how I've decorated his house. Like, it's very him, isn't it? Like, you'd expect someone with that beard. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was quick. So, yeah. So they're barren. So their social's going up. Yeah. I think they've got a crush on each other, guys. I don't know. She wanted to have Woohoo in bed, so this isn't gonna give it. That's not all that's going up. Yep. The fun thing is, I have risky Woohoo, so there's a 5% chance that Woohoo will get the sim pregnant. I might put that up if it gets a bit boring, though. But I think we're gonna end up with enough kids already with me. I'm playing this game, and whenever I get bored of a family, I'm like, kids, just throw kids at the situation. What happened? I got distracted. They decided that they want. No! 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 What was I just saying? There's a 5% chance that the sim will get pregnant. No! No! Was that literally within 30 seconds of each other? Because if so, like that needs to be clipped. Like that needs to be clipped. How do you do stream markers? I I need to pin that down. I don't know how to do them. Oh dear. 51 minutes in. Right. So Frances is pregnant with Joel's baby. Right. She wants to entertain, so why don't we tell him a joke? Now clean the couch, you dirty animals. He looks like the sim version of you, does he really? This is like one of my favourite male sims that I made, to be honest. Like, look at that beard. Like, look at his get-up. Like, he's just such a legend. Like, look at this. The man has deer and bears and, like, trees on his bed. Like, what a legend. The beard is a little bit more impressive than your... Oh, just on me buying those clothes for the meetup. Is this your beard goal, Baron? Nah, these two are really cute together though. Like, they are. They seriously are. But I don't know if Joel, like, reciprocates it in the same way. Let's ask him what he wants. Be friends with Angel. Well, that's not what a girl wants to hear. You keep your beard trimmed. Same. Like, it keeps growing back. It's so annoying. Are you gonna bring a pregnant lady along too? Doesn't necessarily have to be pregnant with your child, just a pregnant lady. Oh gosh, get a room. I'm just letting them, like, autonomously do whatever they want, to be honest. Because I love ACR. You'd have to find someone to woohoo. All Sims cosplay with living accessories. Very aggressive. No, they're actually cute together, like, because he's into drums, like, yeah, I gave them their object if there was an object that went with their hobby. And she plays the violin, so, you know, they could be in a band together. Oh, he's going out. Oh, I think he's going out to pay his rent, actually. She's chilling. Why don't you use the toilet? Yeah, I don't think we've gotten round to Carl yet. Carl? Joel. Joel yet. Otherwise, I think we would have, I think the beard would have been spoken about before. But I have really short pregnancies. So she's gonna get her bump before we finish playing with her. Right, I'm gonna kiss him goodbye. Oh, she didn't like me telling her to do that. Right. Why don't you go? Oh, she can't take a bath. She's gonna have to sell this. Let's get. We're gonna have to do it like this. Was it like that and then like that? Yeah. Go and take a shower, and then go to bed. She'll wake up when she's hungry. Although she probably will get really hungry if she's pregnant. She might get up to have a bump actually. There you go. There it is. She's placed on maternity leave in her career and she's not even been once yet. Oh god, I can't believe I got her pregnant. That my sim got pregnant. 5%. The chance is 5%. And I was talking about it. Like, I never talk about it. And the one time I talked about it, I jinxed it. Oh, I really want to go back in the stream and check if that was within 30 seconds. Like, I was like, oh, they've decided to have woohoo. Oh, hey, let's hope they don't get pregnant. There's a 5% chance. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks, game. Ah, yes, just what the baby needs. A nice microwave meal. I don't think she'll give birth. Oh, she might. I don't know. No, I don't think she's going to give birth this stream. Like, next time we get round to her, she'll definitely give birth. But why can't she clean that up? I am confused. Okay, she can clean it up suddenly now. It's all right. It's okay. Was that the Harry Potter theme? I don't think so. I tried to do the little jingle. I'm not very good at replicating it, apparently. The little pregnancy jingle that happens in The Sims 2. Right, you're still hungry, so you need to have yet another TV dinner. Oh, you burnt it. Oh god. That was the Harry Potter theme. Look, I wasn't trying to do the Harry Potter theme. It just sort of defaulted to that. You can't blame me for that. She's gonna go and be sick now, isn't she? Oh. Right, go back to bed. Hopefully she stays in bed all the way through, or close enough. I think she gets a bump every... It's 18-hour pregnancy mod, so it'll be like every... Can't do maths. After 5 o'clock, alright? I can't do maths outside of work hours. Is it 6 hours? I think it is. 6, 12, yeah. Alright. For a second, I thought she was giving birth. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready, okay? I'm not ready. Let's not give birth this stream. I'm not ready for babies. I'm just going around introducing everyone. I don't want a baby. I can't believe it. This is going to be the first baby born. Baby born, baby born. And the whole place. Everhall's first baby. Why can't I see you getting a pregnancy test one day and doing the jingle when looking at the result? Nah, Typhoon, that's actually quite a good idea. Like, if I do ever get pregnant, I'm just gonna play that jingle at Tom and see if he gets it, which he probably won't. But just play that little jingle at him and like look at him expectantly. What does it mean? Is she good at it? Oh, she's pretty good. Play the jingle at full volume from the bathroom. Exactly. Baby number 1, name it Bjorn. Well, I think we're gonna start from... Shall we randomize what letter we start from? So, random letter of the alphabet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, you ready? Oh, as if it's J. Let's do another one, because J is Jade. V, okay. So we're starting from the letter V. So I need to make a note of that in my tracker somewhere, somehow. So let's make a new row with a V. There we go. Violet, Vincent, Volumus. I keep these guys for when I eventually stream this woman giving birth, alright? Don't be giving me suggestions now, because I'm not going to remember them, and just keep shouting, "Oi, Tom, listen," and play the jingle repeatedly till he gets it. I don't think he'll ever get it. The guy just does not understand. Right. So at 8 a.m, I'm gonna move on from this family because in theory it should be fall. Sometimes it takes a moment for the season to update, but it should be, I think, one day left in summer. Sometimes it does take a second for it to update, but venomous, yes, the child shall be called venomous. Alright. Take a shower, clean that up. You need to have more food. There we go. It just swapped over to fall, right. Let's stop just there. Because I don't want to give birth to a baby this stream. I don't want a baby. But yeah, that baby will be called V, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. W will be after V, so that'll be very interesting, won't it? Right, who's next on the list? I don't know why I had to say the whole alphabet out loud, by the way. So we've done Frances, she is pregnant. I'm just going to quickly note that down. And who the father is. So Joel McCarthy is her partner, and she is pregnant. V for Vendetta. Right, next is Ellen Lane. So let's play Ellen Lane, who is not in that house. She is in this house. Wanda, Wendy, Wilma, Wallace, William. Stop! I would have done a prediction, but I'm just never. It's going to take a while to get back round to her, so it's just going to take a while. Okay, so this is Ellen Lane, who is having a complaint at the moment. Haha, that rhymed. Right, can you look at the camera a little nicely? There we go. Here she is. So this is Ellen Lane. Have a look at her. Let me introduce. She is a romance sim. She has popularity as her second aspiration. Her goal is to have woohoo with 20 different sims. She did a history degree. She's in the slacker career. She did she likes flower arranging. That's her hobby. So that's Ellen Lane for you. She's a romance sim. So yeah. Hey, I sent you a thing. Okay, hello. You want me to show this? Look at my video, right? I was gonna say, there's a command, there's a reward for that. Okay, let's First person to bring us the cat gets his litter robot 4. Let's see who does it. Wait, why did it save it? I didn't want to save it. I don't know what I did. But it said saved in capital letters across my screen then. Right, display. Right, here we go. First person to bring us their cat gets his litter robot 4. Let's see who does it. Okay. Bring us their cat? Oh, bruh. Does it have to be alive? Does it have to be alive?
It's alive. It might be a fake one. I think that's a dog. Okay, cool. Thank you. Congrats, you got this. Thank you guys. This is amazing. First person to bring us their cat gets his litter robot 4. Let's see who does
it. I am confused. But What can I say? Someone sent you that. I like it. I'm confused, but I think I can get on top. I can get behind it. As is the rule of the internet, I must share. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. Right, so her hobby is flower arranging. Who's she interested in? Does she have any crushes? Oh my goodness, she has 3. No, don't stroke the freaking skunk, you weirdo. She has 3 bolts with Bruno Gordon over here. Does Gordon live in this building? No, I don't think he does. Oh, he does! Oh. Oh, she's gonna get. Is she gonna get? Is everyone just gonna get pregnant this stream? Is that it? Is that it? Right, I'm gonna spawn the adjuster for her. I need to get some side tables for her bedroom. There we go. And then we'll change it to like a little orchid. There you go. That's pretty. It's fine. Right, let's. Is she hungry? She's eating crisps. Have lunch. You're eating chips when you can make all of these beautiful things. Have a salad. Prediction on the number of pregnancies today. Oh, why did you do that to yourself? Right, eat the chips. Or are they cookies? They might be cookies. Clean them up. Then resume cooking. Eat the salad. Right? Clean up the salad. Oh. The state of this. Absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. Right. Get in the shower. Use the toilet, have a shower. Right. You're all fresh. Gordon. Get over here. Is it you that has 3 bolts with her? I think it is. Look at that. 3 bolts. Immediate woohoo. Have a chat with him. Can I pull you for a chat? Love Island is on at the moment, so Tom has asked me a couple of times. 87 minimum. I mean, that's just, that's not, that doesn't count. That's like those are assumed anyway. I mean, on top of the usual 87 pregnancies, Baron, come on. That wasn't a great chat, was it? I haven't got much personality, have they? Casual sit. Here we go. Guys, you know you have a bed, right? Like, you know there's a bed there. Like, these people not 8.5? Whoa. These people just don't have beds. I'm gonna fast forward through this one. Okay. I don't think she got pregnant. I did not hear the jingle. They just had casual woohoo. It's okay. It's what she wants. She wants to be friends with Dylan. And best friends with Bruno. She also wants to get a flower making badge, so let's see if we can work on that. That's another word for it, Baron. I would not like to sit on any of the couches in this town. That's just like a general, I think that's a safe rule just to have, you know. I'm gonna sneeze. Look at me being all polite and muting. Right. She's just gonna make a couple of flowers because that's her hobby. Don't just pretend we didn't see the fact that she's just likes art and craft. Remembers that for if I ever get invited to Jade and Tom's place. A woman sits down when visiting a friend, ends up pregnant. No, they had like chemistry. Like, that's why I went over, that's why I did it, because I wanted the drama, okay? That's what it's all about. That's the entire point. Do. I'm gonna wait until she gets her first badge. She's gonna spend all her money on flower arranging. When will she stop? Nobody knows. She did stop. I think I'm just gonna sell them, by the way. Like, otherwise there isn't really much to do with them. Like, there's nowhere to really put them in the apartment. Like, I might save one and get her another side table. Oh, she needs a bit of a side table. We need a wardrobe. Why can't I put it there? Can't I set with other objects? How about now? Huh? How about that, huh? Huh? Have to be careful in this town to only sit on stuff that can be wiped clean. I doubt, even if I can be wiped clean, that it has been. Everhall, more like dirty couch neighbourhood.com. Don't know why there's suddenly a .com at the end. It's fine. Oh, she wants to go on a date. That's interesting. Right, it is 8 AM. She is brushing her teeth. Yeah. Use the toilet, have a shower, get yourself a nice bowl. Oh, no, make yourself some pancakes. And then, have you got work? You have, but not until tonight. Okay. So you can resume making the daisy bouquet. And that is until 8 AM. Which we might not get to. She's gonna make herself some pancakes. But yeah, I really like this sim as well. I like all the sims I've made. I've just really enjoyed making this entire thing. I can't wait to see how their lives play out, and I can't wait to show you guys how it goes as well. If you guys have a favourite character so far, let me know. And yeah. If you guys even remember the names. So far, we've had Maisie, Angel, Melody, Christopher, Aya, Martha, Francis, and Ellen. The one that looks like me. I suppose that's Joel. But he's purely on the fact that he gets woohoo. Other sims are gonna have woohoo too. You know that, right? Right, it's past 8 AM. Let's move on. So that was Ellen. The Ellen Lane. Let's move on to Peyton Byrne. So where are they? Oh, I like Peyton as well. The nuclear dumbass has arrived. Hello, hazmat guy. How are you doing? Right, let me do a quick intro to Peyton here. So this is Peyton. She gives me like Cersei vibes from Strange Town. Right, but into the intro. So this is Peyton Byrne, and she is a Pisces. She's a knowledge sim. She has the secondary aspiration of family. She wants to reach level 10 of the science career. She did economics at university, and her hobby is just repairing stuff. So whenever something breaks, she just likes to get into it and break and fix it. I think when she gets enough money, or like when she wants to move out of an apartment or whatever, when it just gets like when it just makes sense to move out, I think I'm gonna have her fixing cars and things like that. But yeah. Until then, like if the TV breaks or something that breaks, that's what she's into. She has resting, but yeah, she does. I just ended my stream and saw you. Ah, hello. How was your stream? Heblo. I've never heard Heblo before, Baron. Is that a spelling mistake or is that a new way of saying hello? Is that the latest Baron greeting? Who is she interested in? This is always something worth investigating. She doesn't have anybody that she's interested in. Oh wow, literally everyone is like no chemistry, no chemistry. That's interesting. Heblo is an old one. Heblo. So if she hasn't got anybody she's interested in, she doesn't really know everyone, I don't think. So maybe we can maybe we should go out with her somewhere. I don't think she's got work today. No. So let's go out. I'll let you guys choose which lot we go to. You don't know how to raid? You just started reusing it lately. Ah, the old favourite has always come back in circulation. So we've got the cemetery, the church, the leisure centre, the park, the shops, the town hall, the youth club, the cafe, the nightclub, or the restaurant. Where should we go, guys? First person to make a suggestion will go there. Fingers on buzzers. Any particular place you want to see? I don't think I've shown off many places. Yeah, actually. I know we've been to the nightclub. We've been to the park. Water! Thank you. 4? You want to go to the park again? I don't want to go to the... No, do go to the park, Baron. Let's not do that. That's boring. We're not going to the park again. We literally went there this stream. That's the only one I'm not allowing. I didn't build the cafe or the nightclub, and I've not been to the cafe yet, so... Just, you gotta go to the park for the 5th time. 7? 7 is the youth club. A place for young Sims to hang out. Pixels go bro. We can go to the youth club. I didn't build that. Well, I did. I just adapted it from a lot in the game because down like on the youth club and the cafe and the nightclub. Or did I build the cafe? I did build the cafe. Let's go to the cafe because I did build the cafe. Now I remember it was the restaurant that I didn't build. I didn't build. Well, I kind of adjusted the youth club, so I half built that, and then the restaurant and the nightclub I definitely didn't build because I got really lazy at that point. I just put it up to 720p. So many more pixels. Hi, Baron. You see me in higher detail now? Oh, thank you for the stretch. Always on the loading screens today, guys. Great. Ugh. Look at these guns. Yeah, I haven't been to the cafe yet, so it'll be cool to make sure it works. But yeah, here's the cafe. Let's order a coffee. Oh, she wants to buy an espresso for a sim, so we could do that. But isn't this a cute little place? I built this. Love the loading screen. But yeah, this is the little place that I built. It's just nice. I feel like it's got like nice vibes. Although, guys, I don't think you're supposed to come behind here. Maybe I'll lock this away if I remember to. Where is she sat? Oh, she's sitting here. Can we not order coffee? Have I messed this up? Let me try again. I think I might have messed this up by putting the fence in here. Oh, she just... Oh, she kind of finds Archie attractive. Okay. Everyone finds Archie attractive. Just casually walking behind the counter. I know. Did she give them everything they needed for the coffee? I think so. I think it might be this wall. I've put a wall up here and I didn't think it would affect it. But I think it has. Can we do a scope room? Do you find anyone hot, Peyton? You're a family sim. Dylan is hot. Okay. Let's chat with him then. But you've got no bolts with him. Is Dylan one of the gay ones? Maybe there's no chemistry. Yeah, I think he might be I think he might be gay. That's typical. Right. No more walls, tear them down. Oh yeah, I just remembered I was the Simlish guy. So many names. So little time. Hayden thinks reading is hot. Nerd! They ruin rooms. Baby Lay, sure blue. Isn't that just the plot from Clueless? She's just going around looking at all the paintings and stuff. Let's chat with Charlie. Not Charlie? Why? I keep getting these random ass names from somewhere. Archie. Have we? I don't think we haven't played Archie yet, I don't think, actually. Pixels, thanks, Baron. It's a real shame about Dylan. Oh, I love that quote. Charlie and Archie are anagrams. My brain just shuffled them right round. Yeah, it's a shame that Dylan is gay, but... Oh well. There'll be someone out there for you, Peyton, I'm sure. It might just take a little longer than everyone else. She has literally no chemistry other than with, like, the town's womanizer, let's say. You can tell. Like, let's look at the guy. Generically attractive. Bad news. Red flag. Hurry Kurtikalu. Araganda. Well, she wanted to buy an espresso for a sim. I think we need to take her home. Let's go home. And then what I might do is have a cheeky edit of this lot and get rid of the wall in front of the desk. Because I have broken the ability to order coffee on this lot. You know, it's all trial and error, you know, you can't you can't tell me that I didn't try and make it look good. It's just that it's just not functional and also looking good. I was gonna quickly buy this and then sell it straight after, but I'm just curious as who the most compatible person for Peyton is, and what if they have met already, then that's fine. But I think she has met everyone. Most Sims have met everyone in town now, but I don't know. I'm just curious. And this thing will calculate it for me so I don't have to find it myself. Rabbit Fleeny Abby Arnar. Yeah, I'm just not very good. Alexander Hudson. Do we know Alexander? I don't think we know Alexander. Alright, well, I'll get rid of it now. No money lost, no money gained. Right, Alexander Hudson. So who's Hudson? Does he live in this place? No. So we'll keep an eye out for Alexander. They might be cute together. This neighborhood's version of Lincoln. Lincoln. Am I missing a reference? She got home and she's just eating cookies. Right, I'm gonna quickly jump out of this. I'm gonna come back to her, but I want to quickly fix the cafe because it's gonna bother me if I keep forgetting. Nerva Nubu. That's the old one from the first Sims I saw you play. Lincoln. Lincoln. I don't know who that is. That's really bad. I don't remember that sim. I have no recollection of this place. Remember the family where the woman had an affair? No. Little Bee Cafe, here it is. The husband was a gamer. Was it The Sims 4 or is it The Sims 2? Which Sims was it? He took their son to college? No idea. How do you expect me to know? Which wall is it? I think it's this wall. Yeah. I'm gonna make it like that. Hi, Nether Dawn! All the Sims look the same to me. Oh, that's so bad. You create them. Right, I think that should make it work, hopefully. So, quick update. I might go back there and just test it. She's a regular at the cafe, alright? She can't keep away. Alexander might turn up as well. Who are we playing? We're playing Peyton. Oh, hi Nether, how you doing? It's been a long time. I don't remember the bad guy from the last playthrough. Oh, I don't know. All my Sims playthroughs blend together in my head. It's just crazy just how much I've played this game in my life, but somehow not bored of it yet. Eating chips on the couch, alone, watching TV. Like Peyton? Oh yeah, I remember something else. I tried to get you to name their child Abaddon the Despoiler. That's literally every playthrough. Every child. And you called her Hannah. It was a girl. You called her Hannah. Was it The Sims 3? You didn't even throw it proper. Can't even. Abaddon is kind of... William was also there. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's just... I just don't know. I just don't know what you're talking about at all. The Blood Cult Gang. Was it The Sims 3? I don't know. I don't remember. Jade doesn't remember her own channel memes. I don't. I remember the Blood Cult. I remember Abaddon the Despoiler, but I don't remember the game. I don't remember any of these Sims. I've slept a lot since then, Baron. Like a lot. Did I delete my last stream? I just remembered. Oh, yes I did. Go back and check. I demand as I'm not watching every single Sims video I've ever played because I'll be here a long time. I don't know. I think I streamed for over 1,000 hours now. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe at least 500. I don't remember. Where's the thing and the stuff? Where's the thing and the stuff and the achievements? There we go. Achievements. Stream for 1,000 hours total. Yeah, I did that in January. So who knows how many I'm on now. Another game. Surely you haven't delted. Delted? Oh, deleted. I know, but which game? I've deleted all my Sims 4 saves. I don't play Sims 4 anymore. If it was Sims 4, it's gone. It's gone. It's just not. No. Isn't putting a TV in front of a door just asking people to block the TV? Yes, but she lives alone. So it's fine. Maybe The Sims 3. Was it? I can't even remember the name of the guy. I don't think it was Sims 4. I can't remember the name of the guy. Was it the guy that I tried to play all the packs in The Sims 3 with? It definitely wasn't Talia. It definitely wasn't the Legacy challenge, but I did like the university guy. She just puts it on the floor. Dude, does she have a bin? She doesn't have a bin, no. Not Talia, before that, yeah. A long time before. I've got a feeling it was... There was someone in the Talia game who was a manhole, there wasn't there? Yes. Talia's first partner. Jade, mate, why does she have a bin? Why is she I don't know why she doesn't have a bin. Maybe she doesn't want a bin. Here, look. Okay, here, look. We'll give her a bin. There you go, there's a bin. There's a bin, okay? Do you feel better now? I'm gonna have her make herself some spaghetti at 12 in the morning. Okay? And then what? Her I think she's into tinkering, so let's have her read mechanical books. The bin is like in front of a window, Jade. Where would you put it? Where do you want me to put it? Huh? That's a convenient spot. Where else would you have me put it? In a corner. What this corner here? You want me to just put it in the middle of the living room? That's gross. Gross, no. How about I put it like right here? How about that? Put it in the corner of the lot. I can't put it outside. I can put it like outside on her patio, but I'm in an apartment, guys. You guys don't understand the workings of this goddamn game. They see a bin. Are you going to tell me, Jade? Okay, imagine something looking inside immediately. You're seeing a bin. Your bin's in full view of a window. Yeah, no, because there's a bush. Look. Who's going to be looking in that window? There's a bush in the way. Look, you can't see the bin. There's no bin there. I should follow her around with the bin. I just want to know how this was said during a BDSP stream before the game came out. What? No, the 1st of December. Guys. You're telling me, you're looking at this, you're telling me, like, I don't know, do quote 59. Lads, the date is in British format, okay? Date, month, year. This is a terrible feng shui. I'm stressed, you're stressing me out. Can't see the important stuff for a bush. Let's just say I have a history with horses. Oh god, that's gross. Sora. No, it's fine. You're not dumb. It's just the way you were taught dates is wrong. And it makes my work life really hard because I work with an American company that sends their dates in American format, and I'm just like mind blown. The date format switches? Does it? Actually, now that I look at it, having the bin itself is just a bad feng shui because your apartment is so small. It's not my apartment. Let's start pinning on me that it's my apartment. Even though my phone password is the British date for my birthday, well, let's hope that none of the chat gets their hands on your phone. Do you like coffee in medium, small, or large? I'm usually a medium kind of person. Large is just far too many coffee. It's far too much coffee. It's just too much. Like, I'm gonna be peeing the whole day. Medium's like a normal, like, I feel like that's quite like the average amount. Small is like, when I'm not feeling like I want a big one, I go for a small, and sometimes medium most of the time. Large, like, why do I need that much coffee? I'm just gonna be peeing for the whole day. Just, where's Jade? She's on the toilet. I'm making fun of the American date format. Well, I'm answering your question, all right? Sorry. I wanted to talk about coffee. Do you not care about which coffee size I want? How dare you? Now I'm just upset. Right. Go wee wee. Make the bed. Have a shower. Most things American warrant making fun of. You're gonna tell me it's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit? Tea is better than coffee. I mean, I agree in most cases. But yeah, that's it. That's it, Typhoon. You got it bang on. Nail on the head. My friend has sent me a photo. What is it of? Is it a Mimi? Oh no, oh that's really nice. I like the roasted taste of coffee. I like a good coffee, but I'm not a big fan of instant. Like instant is like, I've completely gone off instant coffee, but if I'm out, I'll have coffee, but it's like, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You would actually be lucky to actually find a small in most places. Really? Why does that not surprise me? I have gamer subs for purpose, because gamer life. Hashtag gamer boy. Instant for me is like only if I need it. Yeah. I prefer to go to a proper cafe, but that's like a drive. We have a Tassimo machine. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. But the cost of living crisis has affected my coffee addiction because they used to do 3 packs of the Tassimo pods for £10 and now it's £4.50 each. And it really is quite upsetting actually. I wish there was an easy way to click. It's just so hard, you know. Your large is our medium. That's true, isn't it? Having it delivered isn't great. Yeah, you just don't want cold coffee. He was a gamer boy. She said, see you later, boy. He was a really bad gamer. I don't know, I'm just making it up. Oh, guys, I read that Spotify is coming out with a karaoke, like a karaoke feature. And I have Spotify. Twitch Sings returns, but this time it's Spotify karaoke. But if you want Twitch Sings returns, but it's just me dancing to a song and singing along to it whilst out of breath, then tune into my Beat Saber streams. Twitch Sings via Spotify. I heard winning LCS gets you all the girls. So true. Oh, Baron. There's been a cat meowing out in the dark and night for a good 20 minutes now. That's impressive. That's got some lungs on it, right? They have the lyrics built already. I know. So it'll be pretty cool. Not like I need the lyrics anyway, to be honest. I'm just that good. Should we do one last sim? So let's do Kiara Jordan. And then we will be on to the last 10. So if we do Kiara, that's the 10th sim out of 20. So we're halfway through. So who is it? Kiara? I will get used to the names eventually. Kiara Jordan. So there she is. It's not your cat. My cat's chilling. Don't let some random cat in. People don't own cats. We are simply here to meet their needs. This is how you get new cats. Cat is my roommate. She please sleep on the other half of the bed. That's so sweet. I love that. I'm allergic to cats, but I'm loving your cat from afar. Please give your cat scritches from me. Thank you. Your cat was just a random kitten. I need to spruce up this this place a little. I need to give it a little bit of life. It's so dead. I've just no. It's not getting. I'm not getting nice vibes. We need like a nice green flooring. I think. I'm feeling green anyway. I don't know. No. What is wrong with that? Why is that like got lines? I was gonna go with that one, but now I'm just not. I'm not for it. I just really want like a lime green game. Should we just go with that? Maybe it'll grow on us, even though it just looks awful. Let's go with that for that. Let's get some paint on the walls. Oh yeah. Let's go with that ugly vibe. Oh, I love it. And then for this wall, I want like a terrible yellow. Yes. I've got style. If you don't like it, then you're just jealous. Yes. My cat was a random kitten from the streets that showed up on my doorstep. I took her in. The most beautiful friendship was fun. I think she needs a bin next to her TV and one in front of the door. And one in front of the bathroom sink and 4 on the bed. She's got a couch for who she doesn't need the bed after all. It's a good point really, isn't it? Oh, I never introduced her. Right. Now that I've made her house look sufficiently ugly, I don't know why I've done that. I just feel like it, okay? I just felt like it. I was in the mood. Let's introduce her. So this is Kiara Jordan. She is a Scorpio. Her aspiration is fortune, with popularity as her secondary. Her life dream is to earn 100,000 simoleons. She has a philosophy degree and she doesn't currently have a job because she hasn't rolled a 1 for 1, so I haven't gotten her a job. And yeah, she really likes football, so maybe we could take her out to the park to have her play some football. Why hair bigger than her head? I don't know. Volume? If I do that and then puffed it up a bunch, I'd probably have that hairstyle too, but I don't, because I don't bother. I don't have a want for a job either. Can I get someone else to pay for my bills too? It's just how I play. That's not a quote 98 at all. That's not a quote 98 at all. That's just a nice message. Jade perm when? No. But yeah, she likes football. Let's take her out. Let's take her out and play some football. Why not? Let's take her to the park. We're going to the park again, guys. But while while we're waiting for her to walk, who is she interested in? Of course, she has bolts with Archie and Joel and the landlord. Hi, hello, Vantu. Welcome to the stream. There isn't a quote 6, apparently. I don't know what happened to quote 6. Maybe it's lost to the void. But there is no quote 6. It probably was. I'm pretty good, thank you, Vantu. How are you? Oh, there she is, Frances the pregnant. I feel the need to apologise. Let's just be honest with ourselves. It probably was you, wasn't it? We go and play some soccer, as it's called in the game, but I call it football, so. Frances. I can't believe she got pregnant. I'm just surely amazed. She's dying from heat, had to stop gaming. What's the temperature like? It's actually quite a cool day where I am at the moment because it's been raining all day, like in between sunny spells, so I'd actually had a chance to cool down, so I blame Baron, everyone. 26 outside. Oof. What is it here? It's 17 degrees outside and raining. Apparently where my family live, it's actually not been raining there, so it's been really warm. I don't know why I'm watching these Sims when my Sim is over here. She's so cute though. I really like this Sim. I think, did I give her freckles or something? If she doesn't have freckles, then I feel like she should have freckles. I don't think I have freckles in the game. Maybe I should get some CC that involves freckles. Oh, heck. Darcy just tried to snog Joel and... Oh, heck. She's not happy. Time to fly to the UK. Whereabouts are you? Are you America or are you... Yeah, Joel and Frances, I think they should, well, I think they'll likely go exclusive, but I don't know. It's promising that Darcy tried to kiss Joel and Joel was like, nah. Joel must know, right, that Frances is pregnant. Like, we haven't told him, like, when we were controlling her, we didn't tell him, but he must have put 2 and 2 together. Well, maybe he's not that bright. Do you reckon he knows? Do you reckon he's worked it out that his baby... Oh! Accidentally changed where the camera was. Sorry, I do play the game very strangely. Oh, you're in Finland! Not too far, then. Oh, they became best friends. Aw. Kiara earned a cooking skill point. Oh, she's barbecuing. I was like, how did she do that from playing football? Oh, heck, you got fat. Baron! Do you think that's what he thinks? Oh, heck, she's really tired. She might pass out. You're gonna pass out, aren't you? Go home. Go home. So she's just come here, served a bunch of hot dogs for all the Sims, and then left. She's like, alright, I'm off, I'm out. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. I've fed the masses. I'm role-playing, it's fine. I am not smart. Are you saying that you have injected yourself into Joel McCarthy, the Sim? Is that what you're saying? Is it like those things where it's like tag yourself? I think we've only played one guy so far. I think that was Christopher. Because I made all the women first, so they are first on my list. I should probably change them around a little bit. Yeah, I played Christopher. Yeah. You have injected yourself into Joel. Poor Joel, man. Poor Joel. Can't believe you've done this. Right, who lives in the building that we can make friends with? Yeah, Ellen lives here, so let's go. Oh no, you're tired, aren't you? I was just like well ready to go, but yeah, let's lock in being friends with Ellen. I'm hoping she gets a want for a job at some point, because I really don't know what job to give her. I think the word you were trying for is projecting instead of injecting. Nah. I knew what I meant. I knew what I said. I said what I said, alright? I said what I said. Can you not shower? Is that the problem? Oh no, you can. You just decided to put acne cream on your face or something instead. What are you making? What are you making? What are you making? You're gonna have some spaghetti. Is spaghetti still a command? I don't remember if I deleted it or not. I think it is. I think it might be. I don't know. Did I get rid of spaghetti? Spaghetti. That's not the command. That's really sad. That's actually so sad. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Egg's still a command, but spaghetti's not. Oh. I'm sorry. Egg is an exclusive subscriber command. Most of them aren't. Like, there's only like 2, I think, that are subscriber. Sorry. Yeah. So Wednesday, Giraffe, Egg, and Fancy are all subscriber, but the rest you can use to your heart's content.
You guys say Colorado.
Just because they're the most annoying. And I think it's perfectly fair to need to be subscribed. to Oh, thank you, sorry, you really didn't have to. I'm sure the others would have egged for you just as much as you could have. Thank you though. I really appreciate it. You egg all you can. You get those eggs in. Yeah, all egg Jade. All of them. All of you. Just egg them. I think I can't remember what it is. It's 60-second global cooldown and then 300-second user cooldown. So all of you can use it a minute apart separately, but you can't keep using it yourself. I think that's 5. I think you've got a 5-minute cooldown. There. I don't think the spaghetti filled you up, did it, Kiara? You just got user cooldowns. Ah. Peace and quiet. If Keenan were here, he would understand. Haha! Oh god. Egg! Best command going. I don't have a haha command.
I'm all fancy now.
Oh, that command is an old one. Like, that was when I first got this webcam. I don't even remember when that was. I can probably find the clip that clip is that is from. Just proper having a little chat this stream, aren't we? I had to delete Spooky Scary because that one used to get claimed all the time. It ruined my entire life. Appease your slim. Appease your slim. That's boring. I like literally the most boring one they could have chosen. Appease your slim. Enter a category. I think it was The Sims 4. I think. No, maybe not. Maybe it was The Sims 3. There was a very tiny chance that worked and I would have been God. A very tiny, very slim chance. A Peugeot slim chance. Haha! Yeah, found the slip. I found the clip. I found the clip that it's from. Hold on, here we go.
I got a new camera. I'm all fancy now.
I don't know why I did an American accent. But what can I say? I was literally 18 in that clip. That was what? Oh no, I wasn't. I was 19. I was 19 in that clip. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh god. That was in April 2019. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Big cringe. Cringes for days. Not happy with that. I'm upset actually. I'm actually quite upset. If we knock on, no, she's asleep. She's asleep, guys. It's not happening. Not happening tonight. I can't even remember what it was like being a teenager anymore. Well, apparently I decided to start streaming. Yeah, I was 19 when I started streaming. December 2018, I think it was. Oh, the things we've been through since then. And look at me now. Still playing a game from 2004. The best game. With a fancy title at work as well. Did uni. Went through a really hard breakup. The highs and lows, the Jade the First channel. Went to Paris. Became famous. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I was in a French magazine. I'm in a French magazine. I really need to show you guys that. I don't know if I showed you. Did I show you guys? I was in a French magazine. I don't know if I still have it on my phone. I sent it to my mum. So it'll be somewhere. But me and my mum just send each other a load of gifts, so it'll be a long time. Actually, I found it. Right. If I get Discord up, I'll put it in the mod chat because it's a bit sensitive, but it's me in a French magazine. Got all these streamer books. At least enough to buy a secret lab chair. And it was all worth it. I am famous. I'm a magazine star. I'm just the best. World famous. Jade the First. Unfortunately, I had to wear my my company's merchandise when I did those videos and stuff when I was in Paris, and it was like I really wanted to just be like twitch.tv/Jade the First, but I wasn't allowed. Well, I didn't try, but I imagine I wouldn't have been allowed. Just squeeze in some cereal. Yeah, I know, they didn't let me use the Toad's tea. It's like so inconsiderate of them, really. Right, and that's that. I don't know why it isn't showing fall yet. Maybe we can go and... Nobody wants to hang out with her. Come on, somebody please. Okay, now it's gone over to fall. I will save it there and go back to the the neighbourhood. Right, okay, so we have done the first 10 sims of Everhall, so we've managed to get quite a few done today. So today we met Aya, Martha, Frances, Ellen, Peyton and Kiara. Frances is pregnant with Joel McCarthy's baby. And yeah, I really don't know if I can't wait to get around back to Frances or what, but yeah. I'm gonna have to decide maybe whether I'm gonna move Joel in with Frances, maybe get them a house early, because I don't think you can raise a baby in one of them apartments, but we'll certainly try. Would they have let you wear Tobes as a scarf? That just sounds bad.